Okay, here we go. It's already a whopping 11:30. Shoot, and I thought that I was gonna have to break my trend and skip the day of Elden Ring because of the social that I had today. Boy, it was definitely worth it. Like, I don't regret it for a second because talking to people, interacting with them, that I think it's crucial for me. And I don't talk about this often, but sometimes I just regret how much time that I spent playing video games alone in my room. You know? Like, and I don't know, maybe it's not fair to say it's a regret because is anything really a regret if you really enjoy yourself? Really had fun and like doing what you're doing, is it really something that you should regret? I know there are a lot of people out there who would say no. You were doing what you liked doing, there was nothing to regret. But I think it maybe is the case that at this stage in my life, I need to start making changes and put more of an effort into meeting people, increasing my circle of friends, eventually starting a family kind of stuff. Because I'm 30 years old. Like, and I ain't getting any younger, as they say. I'm just getting older and older. And there's also this mentality where it's like, do I really want to worry all that much about it? Because a good example is like George Clooney. There's a point in time for a few years there where he was the sexiest man alive, for what it's worth. And he didn't get married until he was like 55, 60 years old, something like that. As long as there are guys like that, there's hope for people like me. I guess I shouldn't really worry too much about timelines. Shouldn't really worry too much about how quick I get to the destination. It's not what I should be concerned about is experiencing the journey, you know. Because they say that's what it's all about. Not the destination, it's the journey. Trip that you went through to get there. There's even a really great song called The Trip. I can't remember who does it, who does the song, but yeah. Today's probably going to be a shorter episode. It might be, excuse me, shorty, like just an hour, hour and a half, something like that. I was planning on doing an exercise stream after this. I think I'm gonna push that and piano to tomorrow. And I might start piano tomorrow. As a change of routine, kind of like what I sometimes talk about. Like, I've made reference sometimes to that Jim Cross song. It's like there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. And I find it hard sometimes to make time in my schedule for stuff like reading, playing piano, writing, skills that I actually need to like sit down and practice. It's because I spend so much time working, you know, at school, and I can't say I regret that, because at the end of the day, I'm helping kids and I'm making a positive difference in the community. I think that's a great thing. But what it it does do in a practical sense is it takes time away from my other pursuits, right? Like, I don't have as much time. It might be a good episode to do this. The Dung Eater questline. I'm not exactly sure how far I'm going to take it. Let's see. Where am I now? I think I need to finish exploring the consecrated snowfield, right? As I recall, this was going to be the... whatever this region's called. Oh. Yeah, I guess it is the mountains off the giants, right? Wait. No, it's crumbling for Missoula. Oh, yeah. Hard to remember. And what's this gonna be? I don't know. But... yeah, I've been... just thinking about a lot of stuff lately. I think... pretty standard for me. Like I'm the kind of guy who tends to think a lot about stuff anyway. Like I tend to be very reflective and think a lot about things, but especially since I'm coming up on my 31st birthday, I'm really like contemplating my overall life's direction and trajectory, stuff like that, like how I spend my time. Oh, dang it, I spilled my grape juice. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Hang on a second. I hate doing that too. Got it on my stinking jeans. And my shirt. Let me be right back, guys. Ugh. Hang on, I gotta hit the right button. There we go. Sorry about this, guys. I'm doing it all over. To part of me reaching out to people. I wanted, but and I songs like Eleanor Rigby though. Love is all they Would Juice World have songs like Wishing Well? If it was all that easy? No, I don't think so. Okay, I'm back. Got a shut on it. Hopefully that's enough. Enough talk. But yeah, no. Gosh. And that's the only problem with these like big rimmed cups is that sometimes it just spills all over the place and gets on your shirt and stuff. If you're drinking anything like grape juice, it's gonna stain. Okay, let's get back into it. 2 minutes in. Some guys are like my old roommate. He's just a natural with women, but I was never that way. I always struggled, even at the best of times. It's actually pretty freaking depressing. Never gotten to the point of taking myself out, so to speak, but some of my friends have. I relate to them 100%. Sometimes this life is just a drag, and not the feel-good kind. But anyway. Let's see. It's the moat, right? I mean, this is part of the reason why I got into video games. I think the reason I've stayed with video games, things like that, because video games never disappoint me. Point blank, like they never let me down. Every single day, I can log on and I can play Elden Ring. I don't have to worry about what anyone might think or say. You know, I can do me. Everything's zoomed in, like Big Sean says. Oh, we never did this, right? Do I want to do it now? How many rooms do I have? There's the flickering screen again. I don't know why it does that. Oh, wait, what? This is not the tree center. How is he hitting me? Look at that. Kind of cheap. Like, where was Mimic? So cheap, dude. Hit the boss. I guess you can already hear my frustration. Prime. Probably the biggest complaint, and that's the reason why I don't see Ashes as being that problematic. A lot of people like complain about him and say how they make the game too easy. Some people like Day 9 even go so far as to straight up not use them. But I don't see any of that as necessary, because sometimes they literally, as we saw in the last attempt, just stand around. Like we're not fighting a boss or anything. Maybe I should play it like they did times. Actually wasn't that hard. I think it's getting to the point now where Mimic is quite strong. Yeah, you can see the flickering screen issue. Where was the Draconic boss? I believe it was on the bridge. I don't know. I guess like what I'm trying to say is that I'm kind of seeing this chapter in my life as me pushing certain kinds of boundaries that I've had. Hopefully in the best way. Always been reserved and what do you call it? 2 golden seeds, nice. Very introverted, I guess is the saying.
Your feet. The fingers I served once prophesied a tarnished would one day become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. Surely you see it too. The gold that enshrouds the heavens. The great tree which begets the pillars of light. Oh, tarnished. Hasten to the foot of the tree. And whatever you might face, the fingers will surely guide you.
I wasn't paying attention like half of that.
A tarn, surely gold that
Probably because of all
the
of her
heavens.
pandering.
The great tree which begets. Oh,
Yeah, just like spit it out.
tarnished. Hasten, and whatever thing.
The fingers were basically saying screw you because I burned the Erd tree. Like, screw you. Is this where the Draconics are? Like 2 Draconic tree sentinels. I might have been at the top of this. I don't remember any of this stuff, dude. I'm gonna get ambushed? I think so. I think like what I've been trying to say is that I can and shouldn't regret any time spent playing video games, and it's well suited to someone that's kind of like who I was and who I've been, which is someone who is never satisfied with what this life grants. Someone with impossibly high expectations of others, because again, people are always going to disappoint me on some level. There have been guys like Vincent Van Gogh who never really... What's the word? They didn't live Mickey Mouse life, let's just put it that way. I think maybe that's why I'm disappointed the way I am, is because I somewhat grew up with this like clownish Mickey Mouse view of how relationships are supposed to be picture perfect, kings and queens, princes and princesses. I've learned over time it's not that way at all. Life is not a Disney movie. Even though life might be Mickey Mouse, it's certainly not a Disney movie. Guess you can quote me on that. Keep thinking about writing a book, but I'm not too sure about the dynamic. Like, how long is it? What's the subject matter? I've actually been working on several different books. I don't want to talk too much about them because none of them are quite finished, but I worry about that all the time. Like, what should the scope of the book be? Am I looking more for a short story, or am I looking more for a full-length novel? I'm not really sure. Some questions don't have clear, easy, obvious answers in the creation process. Something else that I've learned as a writer, as a creator. That's another boundary I'm pushing in this chapter of my life, is content creation. Like right now, I'm streaming. 5 years ago, I wasn't even thinking about this. I'd been playing the game very much the same way I am now. There's the flicker again. I think the game is just not designed correctly in some areas. And the graphic fidelity is one area. Like, why does the game flicker like that? Like a bulb that's about to die. That doesn't seem right. You know, maybe say it's the PC, but I don't think it's the PC. Like, this is a 2020 MSI that I'm streaming. Where is Dung Eater? He might come out of the ground. Yes, see that? Yeah, there he is. There he is.
Then the pox will truly be your own.
I hate when I do that. My God. Just playing this game, it's like I try to escape, they try to save me. What the heck is this? It's a slippery little son of a gun, rolling all over the place like a stinking hedgehog or something. Okay, Dung Eater down there. We're also getting attacked by like what appear to be mosquitoes or something. There is a way in your playthrough to capture Dung Eater and use him as a puppet. It's particularly good for bleed builds. They're like mosquitoes or something all over the swamp. Much like IRL, they're actually hard to hit. I guess I shouldn't be so negative too. Like, I've had a pretty good life. And no love accepted, I've had a pretty good life. I've graduated college twice. I've established a fairly successful teaching career for myself. I've made the world a better place, by and large, purely through and by my existence. And I think I had Facebook stats about this not too long ago, where it's like, toot my own horn a little bit, like, if every human alive benefited this world to the extent that I have through my career, we'd be living in a freaking utopia. I kid you not. And I just asked today about these like lazy, greedy politicians. They're nothing like me. You cannot tell me that Dianne Feinstein is anything like who I am. She's nothing like me. She served on Capitol Hill for like 20 some odd years, doing the bare minimum. She's 80 some odd years old. There's questions about her ability, but I'm like, I don't think it's the case that she's not, what's the word? Not fit to serve, because she don't do jack, as they would say, where I come from. Yeah, you can see it's glitching out really bad there. Dung Eater's down as well. Okay, so he actually is in this pool of water for those of you that might be following along and playing through the game on your own. Or who, you know, may stumble. Darn you! Get up. Who is that skunk? Little freaking coward. And look at that aim, bro. They never freaking miss. They never do. I actually can't believe you missed that time. Can't hit. Jack Diddley. Let's get. Where's it? Anyone else shooting arrows at me? Play dying. Freaking hate those guys, dude. They have ever so slightly too good of aim. Like, we use big weapons, right? We use the Ruins Greatsword, we use the Grafted Blade, and how much do we miss? Let's say that's a lot. Like, we miss like probably 60% of the time. These giant weapons, especially giant things. And these guys are huge. Their bow is huge. It's gigantic. And they never miss. They never miss. They can be shooting from 300 yards away and they never miss. Except for when I'm behind cover. It's crazy. It's crazy. I guess what I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by that freaking arrow, is that I've led a fine life. Like, looking back, I can't say I have many regrets. Could I have been more social? Maybe. If I was more forward and or better with women, could I have been married at this point in my life with maybe 2 or 3 wonderful kids of my own? Maybe. But from a societal perspective, from a world perspective, I think I've led a fine life. Maybe even better than the life that I would have led if that were the case. Because my carbon footprint is relatively small. Particularly relative to the type of social impact that I've had through my career. Like I'm really proud of what I've done in my career. And if I stayed with business or got into law or got into politics, I don't know that I would be able to fully agree with that statement, that I'm proud of the work that I've done. You know? Like, I think, at least in terms of my career, I'm happy now because of what I'm able to do for others. And I've always been that way. Like, I've always been a giver. Like a helper and a giver. Is there anything else I need to do here in this? Yeah, of course I need to get to the Halig tree or whatever it's called. We might want to do this first. Crumbling. There's something else here for sure. Let's see, how far are we into today's episode? Should never ask too much. But again, I'm testing my boundaries, my personal boundaries, which I think is healthy. Sound like a freaking cartoon character. Fine with friendship. to my friend. Oh God. And I had a status about that not too long ago as well, where I said I'm good on friends. And I don't fully agree with that line of reasoning. Because part of me does think and believe that there is no such thing as too many friends. Like, you can never have too many friends. There are friends that you can talk to. There are friends that can do nice things for you, like offer you advice, like today with my friend Beth. There are friends that you can do fun things with, like bowling today, or laser tag, you know, volleyball, like just fun stuff is stuff you can do with your friends. It's not quite as encompassing as a relationship, and I think that's the note that I was hitting when I was talking about I'm good on friends. It's like the real type of relationship that I need and I'm looking for is that of a lover. Point blank, straight up, no doubt. Because friends, like I said, friendship is fine, but it's just fine. Like you guys out there, have you ever asked your girl, like, is everything okay? And she says, oh, it's fine. Like, that's how I feel about it. Like, there's something missing, right? Like, there is something missing. It's not the same at all. It ain't the same. There's 3. Oh, the freaking dragon piece of crap. Should I challenge the dragon again? How much time is left? I meant to check that. I forgot. I think about an hour. It's about midnight here now. Maybe half hour. Dude, this episode is so freaking short. It's probably gonna be so short. I don't know. I could try to push the limit because it is technically a Friday night. And I have nowhere to be tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna want to sleep in, by the way. Definitely. I think I am gonna exercise. Let me try just exploring. Before I forget, I should hit those tree sentinels. Where are they though? Are they outside of the highway junction? Maybe. Maybe. I don't fully remember. I don't know. Like my mom said to me once, a long time ago, it's like that's the reason why there's so many songs about love and loss. Because it's such a big part of life. If you go through life solo, I think it's discouraged more than it should be. I do think that is a lifestyle that in our day and age is better in some ways than the alternative. But yeah, we keep saying it's not the same. Why did I? Why are there so many enemies on this bridge? Who should I try? Mimic again? There they are. What is he doing? Like, get up here. Yeah, they're approaching. Menacingly. See how hard it is? Essentially wants to nothing. He's taking a lot of damage, but that's because he's freaking guys. I can't freaking get out. Okay, I was about to say. He's stun locked. Yay, I can't hit anything. This is definitely stronger. For great shields. Good to get. Mimic definitely made it easier. It's again. Get away. Wish I had better skills. I think that is always something I'm going to be focused on improving. Was that really what we came to fight? Don't disappear on me. There might be something else for you to do. Tackle it. What's her range? I remember thinking this way too, where it's like, I just don't want to look back and wonder where those years have gone. It says in the engage. I hope you dance. I hate that so much. I am completely stun-locked. I'm still getting hit. Are you ever gonna stop attacking this stupid player? Freaking hit the dang thing. You try and hit the dang thing. That was his mission. That was her mission, I mean. Killing that. I've said that I will probably have 1 or 2 episodes that are full-on recaps, where I go back and I try to fully complete areas of the game that I didn't go through. Like some of these Ever Jails are a good example. Like I haven't done a lot of those Ever Jails. This is like blinking and missing. It's so small. I hope you dance. That's the song I was referencing. I didn't think of it. I'm trying. Oh, I'm trying to dance. Just ain't, I don't have the smoothest moves, I should say. I don't think stuff's necessarily about how good you can dance. I say too much. It's like I'm at the Goldilocks stage of life. Like sometimes people say too much and sometimes they don't say enough. We're living like freaking ghosts. It's nothing new to me because I'm used to that. Definitely. Floating around. I guess this has been a very, like, I don't even know if anyone's gonna watch this crap. It's been a very reflective episode. Yeah, if I wasn't streaming, these are the thoughts I'd have. I might be writing them down. I might be giving it to myself, sharing it in a Facebook status, you know. The other platform I use for expressing myself. And a lot of this stuff, it's like no one ever explains it to you. And I don't know, all that accepted, I have really led a fun life. Like a lot of people led worse lives than me. These freaking fire guys. I kinda hate these guys. They just get out of control. These are some of the best episodes of Elden Ring when you're just kind of like exploring around. You don't have a definite task to complete, a place to be, thing to do. What the? Living Jar Shard. You gotta get it back and then do this. Close. Oh, there's a guy there. It sucks so much that it still did that attack, even after I beat him. I'm amazed that guy survived the lightning as well. That lightning was like hitting everything. I'm very surprised it didn't. I thought I was dead for sure with that lightning trigger. We might have missed something up there. I do very much. Oh, why didn't I see you? He's so big too. Like I can't see him at all. Again, we don't have the option to block. That makes me nervous with various positions. Is there any reason to take him out? I actually don't know. I think I'm gonna try lightning guy. It's time. I said it before too, it's like life isn't a race. If it was, I'd be losing. Direct hits. Direct hits. Miranda, the delighted bloom. Kristoff is engaging. He just keeps spitting out poison. I did not mean to do that as well. That was a mistake. Gotta get the enemies and stuff. Kind of like Venusaur's solar beam, where it's like he charges it up and then he fires it, and because it was already in motion, it resolves. I feel like that's how your iframe should be, because in other Dark Souls, that's how the iframes worked. you'd have invincibility frames tied to your slower attacks, so that way you could get your attacks off. And for some of those attacks, they've completely removed that from this game. Like, it's straight up possible to have your entire attack canceled. I wish there were more Disney movies like Frozen 1. Even Frozen 2, I think, was not the same caliber as Frozen 1. I feel like too many Disney movies are like, what's a good example? Maybe Frozen 2. Like too many Disney movies are like Frozen 2, and not enough are like Frozen 1. I guess Turning Red is a step in the right direction, I feel like. I think I should finish exploring this, because there's a big area down here that we did not go through. Yeah, freaking, I'd rather have 100 communicators in some areas. You know, the communicators. Can't get no satisfaction. No. Oh my god, here. I have to light in here. Can't, never mind. What now? Practically carnage. Oh no, we didn't do this. We didn't need to fall. Yeah, let's see that. I think that was all we were missing, right? Life isn't fair. What else is new? Let's try to make this world a better place, y'all. TikTok about that as well, not too long ago, where it's like, I hope you're proud of me. The younger version of myself. I think I would be. You know, based on who I've become, what I stand for, I think I would be proud. Oh, I can't what's judging me. I don't even think there's a freaking god or anything like that nowadays. I'm more of an agnostic. If there is a god, he hasn't made himself known. Or herself, or whatever the heck you believe in. I saw the right recently. I think religion's just one of those things that people have clung to over time as a coping mechanism. Like, it gives me something to believe in when there was nothing to believe in. They were saying that's the good thing about religion. It gives folks something to believe in. When there's nothing. I don't think that's necessarily the case. Part of it is dispelling illusions. I'm somewhat annoyed that these guys aren't one shots. I think this is not the one. remember where that dragon is. Oh crap. I like how I take all the damage and he takes none of the damage. These guys are gonna leave me alone. As such, I'll leave them alone. Long, forged, go. The Darkest Dungeon announcer is so freaking cool. I wish he narrated more games. Slowly, this is how you take a life. I might actually listen to that after this is over with. The voice lines of Darkest Dungeon. it's quite good. Quite a good announcer they have. A game I think that it might fit in well with is maybe this game, maybe. Hollow Knight is one it could work with. Hades. That Darkest Dungeon voice would work so freaking well in Hades to announce like those critical techniques and stuff. Like instead of what you call it? Yeah, heavy thoughts. Instead of they're so freaking heavy, I forget what I was going to say. This is where it was, by the way. Sometimes Son of Hades will say things, and instead of, I can't remember his freaking name. His name, dude. Zach, the greatest. Hard to remember. Should I try Mimic again? I think I should try Mimic. He's doing so much damage that I think it's prudent to do it. I just have to be a little bit careful. Since I can't block. Staggered. How did I get hit by that? That was a crispy roll. You might want to keep this. Zap this bird. Dude, look at his freaking health. Drink. Drink. Oh my god. Ah. That did not go as planned. This is so much freaking health. Triple. what it takes, but I just have to be careful with the business. Inexplicably why I know that hit. How big it gets, like it's a plus 10 runes. It's a plus 10. Gotta focus in. Oh gosh. And this is why I'm kind of reluctant to fully replace the likes of Mimic. Kristoff. He has so much health, dude. I think I'm not gonna use the rune arc, dude. It's wacky. Wacky boss. Still not convinced that maybe he's better than Kristoff. I know Kristoff is better at surviving. This fighting charges there. I do like that on the table, but I can't like square the head. I'm actually amazed by that. That's actually completes the entire freaking square. Sometimes it's tricky because I think he's gonna go down and he goes. Everyone died. I'm pretty sure I am good. I can't figure out where the freaking is. And that's the reason why we're not using freaking Lunars. Get the freaking boss, Kristoff. Please. What are you doing? I don't know, man. Kristoff should have 0 issues holding the boss. He's a freaking tank. Like, if he can't hold the boss, he's in trouble. I just hate how much health this guy has. Of course, it's a full-on down hit. Just want to get our wins. Be good because we might be able to set the position of the boss as well. Give Kristoff a chance to get aggro. Stay on the boss. Love God. Why would that not? Oh, good gosh. That was good. Getting on fire up. Are you kidding? All of his fire attacks are somewhat misleading with their range and coverage. he's got the fire breath attack. Typically, those style of attacks only hit in one direction, and they only hit. Yeah. I think like the way it is like kind of more on like the personal life topic. It says before people are a lot like snowflakes, like they're unique. For some people, they're actually unique. Well, it sounds messed up, but that's how it is. Wait, dude, I'm trying to avoid. And that attack is kind of funny too. The way that it hits everything. Get the boss, please, Kristoff. What are you doing? Such a mean, but it still hits. That attack goes like an splash. Let's get back. Smash him right before you get thrown back. Chomping this freaking guy. And characteristically, he is just not taking damage. He just has so much freaking health. It's almost unfair how much health he has. I don't know what's going on here. Fire. Please. Why does he do it in the direction I'm going, dude? Why? He's so much freaking health. Would Tish make more sense? The issue with Tish is I just don't think she can go the distance. Like, this thing is such a freaking marathon of a fight. There's gotta be something you can do that's like, you know. And I'm technically doing more damage than I did last time I did this. Do it! Fudge, man. You didn't get hit with his attack. Yeah. It took so long to do my attack that I'm getting hit with his other attacks. I'm also trying to get my strat as well. Not too slow strat. Because technically I believe go. Good hit. You're just in such an awful position. I think it's fair to blame Kristoff for that one. Because we need someone to blame. Not really. It seems like he never has aggro on this fight. I don't know what the deal is on that. And are we actually doing more damage? It is actually hard to tell sometimes. Because, again, this guy has so much freaking health. It's a bit absurd. It is absurd. Do it. Double up. I I'm literally trying to get damage in before my piece of crap physic runs out. It lasts like 8 seconds. So, Kristoff's gotta grab that freaking boss. I feel like it's like World of Warcraft all over again. It's like you've gotta get that freaking boss, or it's gonna wipe the freaking raid. Pick up the damn boss. Pick up the boss. I don't summon you for nothing. And we haven't tried Tish at all, but I really actually don't know what difference she makes. We're somewhat in a good position here. That attack probably is my least favorite attack of his. There you go, Kristoff. That's how you get aggro. Good job. Good job. Now look, now I can do damage. See how that works? Not good, dude, not good. Main honcho is taking damage. Yes, he's an attack that he does like that, where he just jumps down. He's an attack where he... Might, yeah. No. Smash the tail. Watch out for the tail. Tail. Ow. Really get to mix it all over again as well. Watch the fucking tail. Alright, you got too greedy there. I full on have aggro right here. I'm not confident in attacking because I'm afraid of getting hit. Kristoff should be doing stuff to prevent that. Charge your weapon, Kristoff. Do what you gotta do. I'm trying to time it. We're gonna need someone who can do damage, Kristoff. Because unfortunately he has a crap load of HP. Never stack this boss. Might get him with like just trying to avoid this. 2 is definitely reckless. Yeah, I should do that way. Should have just attacked 1 time and then runs. Instead of the I don't know why I went for 2, I really don't know. The greed is real, ladies and gentlemen. Really, there is no freaking greed on this boss because he has so much freaking health that if you're not greedy, you're gonna be sitting here for a freaking hour. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Again, I don't know why he has so much health. I've said it, I don't know, probably a dozen or so times in this episode. That should have hit him as well. If it didn't, I'm dumbstruck. Because he was literally hitting into me. And it's another one of these like fancy boss mechanics in Elden Ring. Where it's like they can hit you, but you can never hit them. I'm dead. Yeah, my position here is so scuffed. I'm laser to take damage. Sometimes it's okay to do 2. Look how much endurance I have. So, sneezing a lot. Popping a lot. Boss was sick today. Yes, I believe the boss. I feel like that's the way the future will. When they're just going to dominate the freaking world. And what amazes me is that we have a word for people who believe in equal rights are called feminists. we don't have like masculineness, right? Like we only believe in woman power, which tells you about our worlds. We don't believe in giving men any power. I don't know why we're doing it. I was rolling into it. I was rolling in. Period. Like I should not take damage there at all. Whatsoever. I absolutely do not know why I did. Christoph, please, for the love of God, man, hit the boss. Generate some freaking threat. Anyways. Yeah, masculinist is not even a freaking word in our language, which should tell you everything that you need to know about the state of the world. And yeah, people are going to say, well, that's because women had no rights. I'm dead. Yeah, I knew I was dead. I knew it 100%. It doesn't even matter I lost those rings because they're not enough for a level. I have so many freaking levels at this point that it doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, it's just going to make it easier now because I don't have to pick up my gold brick and runes before every single attempt, which is just freaking annoying. Good riddance. Give me freaking runes that I can use to level up and then maybe we'll talk. And now it's great because I don't even have to worry about picking up those stupid piece of crap runes. And I'm telling you, it's so annoying. That's like another 2 or 3 seconds that could potentially allow me to make a difference against the boss. And I'm not getting it. Go. Hit the freaking boss with lightning. Do it. You're running out of freaking time. I might get hit here again. Freaking hate that attack. Its range is stupid. Stupid range. It just hits the entire freaking screen. It's dumb. Like, why is the range on that attack freaking busted? It's especially busted given the amount of health that this freaking boss has. He has way too much health to be doing that kind of damage. He has way too much health to have that kind of freaking range. It's freaking stupid. Dumb. I think I'm done with my rant. Ridiculous. And half my attacks don't hit the freaking boss. Gotta be a little careful here, because I'm gonna just double up. Yeah. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. And the single cheapest thing I think about this stupid freaking boss is that he does that attack every freaking time. Every freaking time he goes into that attack from the first lightning thing. It's so dumb. He shouldn't be able to do that. It's too strong of an attack. So dumb, dude. Christoph, get the freaking boss. Why is he just taking a crap all over me? Do something, dude. Like, what the frick? And the boss is using every cheap tactic in the freaking book. He's chaining together combos of attacks that he shouldn't be able to freaking do. And again, I've talked about this before. Infinite combos. Infinite combos. They have no freaking end to the amount of attacks that they do. Because why would they have stamina? They have no health, they have no stamina. Because the developers were drunk or something when they were making this boss. They have literally no limits. Might get damage here. Every time. Every freaking time he does that. Every freaking time. He takes no damage. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe Tish was the way to go. Look at the boss's health. And Tish is actually holding aggro for some bizarre reason. Tish? Was I making a mistake with Christoph this entire time? Fire. Right on top of me. Gosh dang it, I freaking hate when he does that. Okay, yeah, he's definitely on me now. I thought so. I was actually surprised he was on Tish there for a second. I was like, what? Is this opposite mate? He's on Tish? What? But she is doing damage, look at that. He might actually hit me. Attack has such range. speaking of attacks in range, it's a bit absurd, honestly, like how much range it has. Yeah, I don't know what I was supposed to do there in terms of movement. Good job, Tish. Good freaking job. Oh, that was good goal on my part. Boss is moving around so much. I don't know where he's at. Where'd the boss be? I have to give up all the way, because if I don't, he will one-shot me with his freaking flames. Speaking of which, I think he's doing it. Oh no, it's the lightning. Ow. Yeah, we might die here. Okay, well, we didn't. I don't know what game I was playing. Yo, please do not jump off. Just try to close. Good freaking job, Tish. Good God. 32,000 runes for that crap. What game is this? Tish was definitely the way to go, though. Hands down, the way to go. She just does so much damage on it. Because its health pool is freaking broken. like I think she does a percentage of their health. Ay, ay, ay. She does a percentage of their health. So when they have like completely busted health pools like that, she's ridiculously good. I should have known that. I believe this is where I fought the nobles, right? I think that people think, and I'm talking, come on, get your thing. More about the whole woman thing. Like, I think with the second movement of feminism, people think that women were given more equality and they got better wages and stuff like that, but I think that there is such a thing as overkill. I think it actually was overkill. Because men don't even make the rules anymore. Like, they were trying to elect a female president back in 2016 with Hillary Clinton. Yeah, expect more to come of that stuff. Fewer men to hold any positions of power is the future. I mean, it's already a woman's world. We just have the ability to live here. And I've said that to my mother before too. And I believe that more than anything. Like, women have everything, literally everything. There's nothing that they can't do. Like, think about it. Especially from like a sex and power perspective, like they have so much freaking power. It's absurd. Like, it is actually absurd. I feel like I could definitely speak more about that. Women just, yeah. Like, why would you ever want to be born a man in today's world? That's how I feel. I even told a coworker not too long ago, like, if I have any children, I want them to be daughters. I want 1 or 2 daughters and then I'm good. I don't need sons. because I feel bad for him, right? I do feel bad. If I ever have a son, I will really feel sorry for that poor unfortunate soul. Knowing what I know now, I really do feel for them, feel sorry for them. They're literally not gonna be able to do anything. Like they might as well be born with you know, their hands tied behind their backs, blindfolds. One more. Basically in what appears to be a coffin type structure. Yeah, they might as well be born in coffins because that's the kind of life they're gonna lead. Like there's nothing that you can freaking do. This is one shot. Not quite. Kind of sucks. Yeah. I'm literally just trying to choose. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I know it. Literally just trying to Q an attack. Can't even do that. Cannot even do that. There are too many freaking guys in this area. I've said that before. In this game too. They don't know how to space out NPCs correctly. You gotta start back here, because why not? I'm pretty sure by the time I have kids that we'll have a president. Straight up. The amount of power shifts I've seen in my lifetime alone, I'm honestly surprised that we haven't yet had a female president. Even when it's corrupt as Hillary Clinton, I'm very surprised that she lost. Very surprised. She almost won just by advent of the fact that she was born with a vagina. And I'm not even joking about that. like I know it's a joke, but it really isn't a joke, if you know what I mean. Like, I know it sounds messed up. I know in the perfect world, someone would be able to win on their quality of their merits, their ideas, what they would bring to the position. That's not the world we live in, so. People would rather vote for people based on their personal and their agendas, which I don't think is right. I don't think that's the correct way to lead. Somewhere in this maze are my runes. I think it's on the lower level, I believe. Be careful because I think I'm close. And as we saw last time, these guys tend to not get hit with stuff. Who the frick is doing the stuff? Am I dying here? I died. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Wow, can't believe I didn't die there. They like doing their little gang up stuff. Here you go. Freaking annoying, dude. I'm trying to cut through. How's that? Oh, dude, I'm smashing the freaking B button. You can hear me smashing it. So annoying how some attacks get queued up like that. Annoyance. Like, if I stop pressing this button and I start hitting this other button, it's supposed to do this, FromSoft. Gosh dang it, dude. Did I lose all those runes too? I think I lost 40k runes. So freaking annoying, dude. I really feel like we're just powering through crap. Bullcrap and bullshit. This entire level, it's a shit level. It's a shit level. It's falling apart because it's a crumbling piece of crap. It's annoying. There are too many enemies. in this region. Some of them are shooting friggin' lightning at you while you're trying to freaking break through their freaking shields. It's freaking irritating. Let's just rest here too. I am done. I do not want to freaking keep having to power through all this crap. I feel like I'm a freaking gosh dang freaking street sweeper with all this crap that I just sweep. All it is crap. Why did he not get hit by that too? Freaking Neo from the Matrix right here. 1284 Neo from the Matrix Andy. Yeah, of course, why wouldn't I be dead? That guy wasn't there last time. Don't know why he's there this time. 1284 rune Andy. Costing me 40k runes. I don't know why that's the case either. These guys should be getting one shot. One and done. I don't know why they keep on miraculously surviving 1 and 2 hits. They shouldn't. At all. Like, he should not survive this. At all. Exactly. He should be staggered and done. Done. Where's this guy come from? I love how I didn't lock on there. That was belonging to itself. Thought he was gonna get me again. Because I freaking keep queuing up the freaking attacks. I don't know why that's the case. I do not know why that's the case. What item were they freaking guarding too? I actually don't know. Do I even need to do this anymore? I really don't feel like it. I really don't feel like it. Was this even where it was? I don't know. And again, that guy, for the amount of damage he does, should be 1 and done. There is no way he should not be 1 and done. And they do way too much damage. Way too much freaking damage on that. Look at this crap. And the whole freaking town is coming around to die. Who is still hitting me, dude? It's ridiculous. Infinite freaking combo Andy, and he's not staggered. How is he not staggered after all that? Again, they ignore mechanics. They do not play their own game. If you get hit and you do not have stamina, you get staggered. That's the way Dark Souls has always been played, and the way Elden Ring is. Why do they not play the game by the freaking rules? Yes, I'm frustrated because this level is freaking baloney. It's stupid. It's like they weren't paying any attention at all when they were designing this piece of crap. Where is this freaking mob? He keeps zapping me with lightning. Where is he? I can't see him, but he sure as heck can see me. I don't understand how that even works. Where is he? No wonder so many people have died here. That attack is freaking absurd. It does way too much damage for what it is. I'm trying to rest at the freaking site of grace, dude. Such an irritating level, like so freaking irritating. I don't think there is any way back. I really don't. I think the only way is to go forward through the Dragon Temple altar. That is the only freaking way, I'm pretty sure. Feel fine now, but gosh dang, dude. And I really haven't lost all that many runes. Even though I lost technically 60k runes total throughout this whole episode, it's really not as bad as it seems. Especially at the level I'm at. Which, by the way, I should be freaking one-shotting all these enemies. My strength level. There's no freaking way. Just no freaking way. Raging Wolves. How do they compare? They're pretty much worse than Hasla's. Strictly worse. I could use Twinned, or I could use... Yeah, Twinned I think is reasonable. It's just frustrating, this game, sometimes. The 30k Andy Dragon was also baloney. It has way too much health to give that amount of runes at this stage in the game. Like, there's no reason whatsoever why it should give so few runes. You know, it just feels like a smack in the face, honestly. Like, nothing here gives runes. They just don't. Do I need to drop down, too? Oh, instant death if you drop down. This, I don't think, is the way to go. It seems like it is, but it's really not. Just gotta practice breathing. Sweet. Mother of God. Is this the right way? Please tell me this is the right way, because I am getting lost in this level. There is another dragon that you need to face. Is it the same dragon? I really don't know. I think this is the official way to go. That way. The way. What? Firing projectiles at me. Yay. Got your freaking dog on me too? Freaking heal, man! Frick, man! So stupid! Just get me freaking back. You really don't give a crap. These mobs, not even the freaking soldier ones. The soldier ones are annoying, but those freaking Beastmaster dudes are freaking annoying as all get out. They deal way too much freaking damage. They do not give you any runes. They're literally speed bumps. That's the only purpose they serve in this freaking game. And they don't die in one hit, which is probably the most insulting thing about them. And they don't get hit by anything. Look at that. They didn't even get hit. They didn't even get hit. 1284 runes. 1284 runes for dealing with that. It's stupid, dude. It's like they weren't even thinking when they designed this level. They weren't even thinking. I shot him. Not even 1,000 runes. But the guy that stun locked me basically into oblivion last time. Just annoying. Annoying design decisions. Annoying. You gotta watch out, some guys stunning lasers or some crap. Wow, is this safe? I don't know. Where are you? I think I needed that guy. I think he's supposed to burn down this wall. How was I supposed to know that? I don't know. Yeah, I think so. So much mucus, like. way too much health for the amount of things that you provide. Way too much health. I don't know. I don't know why they... I don't know why they do so much damage. But they deal way too much damage. And the problem I have with this attack is it gets Q. I have to queue up the attack. Takes a long time, and just wondering about your decisions through the playthrough. Like, was that a really good call? Where was that path? Destroy the walls. I don't know, actually. Like this. And so there's more Stolen Sword keys that you might need. I play through and I'm like, I wish you'd tell me. These electrocuted darts. They don't seem to be doing anything. You know, just like a daughter anyway. But and I definitely think my world tomorrow shall be better positioned. And I mean, of course, they don't go completely bananas. Try like euthanizing all men. The perfect utopian future. It wouldn't be utopia at all, by the way. I think that would be everyone's worst nightmare. There's a stone sword key, we weren't able to get it. I'm annoying. I really hope it's not tied to progress or progression. Yeah, but here's lightning. It's a bad sign. We can just take. It's just hard to see. Bearing Crest Shield tells me. I don't know where I'm at. there's like a solid like 1 or 2 second delay in the first attack, second attack, like 1,002, 1,000, 2 second delay. At 2 second delay, the enemy can do basically whatever the hell they want. Usually it includes me taking damage. Okay, we're progressing. That's a good sign. I just don't want to die. Dying will send me back, guaranteed. A lot of people have died here. I should be careful. Oh, it's a crucible freaking knife. Take damage every single time. That's the first time how fun this game is. I think I might just have to switch off to a shield for the purposes of this fight. Because, yeah, you're gonna be rolling like constantly. Like non-stop rolling. Non-stop. How far do I want to go? Do I want to just get my runes back? God. I might actually just lose the runes. I really don't know. It's getting like just tedious. Tedious as heck trying to figure out where my runes were, how to get them back without dying. Thinking that maybe these guys have a special attack. You taking damage all the way. That's it. Oh, I'm done. I'm sorry, I'm done. I am done for today. I'll try again tomorrow. I am done. Like, I cannot stand this freaking level. It is stupid. It is obnoxious. It's falling apart because it's a piece of crap. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know. I honestly don't know what they were thinking. They must have been drunk or something. High on sake or whatever the hell you call it. Do better, FromSoft. Like, figure it out. This is your 4th or 5th freaking Souls. Like, make a decent freaking game, please. Gosh dang, frustrating ending to any episode. And put some freaking creativity into your freaking NPCs. How many freaking Crucible Knights have we freaking fought in this freaking playthrough? Does anyone know? I think that's like number 6 or 7 now. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. You have a team of developers, use some creativity, bring in some artistic types if you don't know what the heck you're doing. But put some different NPCs in the game, for the love of God. I'm sick and tired of fighting Crucible Knights and enemies with infinite combos, infinite stamina. They ignore in-game mechanics because whoop-de-doo, we're developers and we don't have a freaking clue about how to make freaking games. It's freaking stupid. Stupid. Figure it out, FromSoft. Figure it the freak out. In this area is not designed correctly. None of the NPCs give runes.
Like, none of them do. They give like 1,000, 2,000 runes a pop. And they have these insane, completely insane, infinite combos. Where they 2 and 3 shot. It should not happen, period. I've said this. These guys should be getting 1 shot. 1 shot. I'm over level 120. I'm level 121. Why am I having so much difficulty with these piece of crap mobs? I'll give you a hint. They weren't designed correctly. They have too much health. They have too much stamina. They ignore in-game mechanics like not being staggered. I still don't know what that's about. Were they just not paying attention? Did they just not know how their own game works? I mean, what's the reason for that? There is none. There is no reason for that. It's just stupid design. That's the only reason. It's stupid design. We'll try again tomorrow, folks. Crumbling piece of crap. Whatever. Unbelievable. But on that note, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Please donate to Stormer Show. You can't remember, folks.